Welcome back, Wolfpack. Brilla's here, last battle of the day 2 stream. We got singles. I brought an interesting team. Hopefully I have enough to it. Other than that, it's just been a crazy day. I've been on like huge win streaks, huge loss streaks, huge win streaks, and that's hate. That's hate. What do I do to stop that hate? I honestly don't know. I have a couple of open options. If he opens Amoonguss, I could have Togekiss or Sableye to do really well. If he opens Infernape, there's a lot of good things there. The Aegislash, I can handle Aegislash. I was like, I don't have the best things for it, but I can still deal with it. Caesar's actually pretty good. I don't want to throw it away though. If I open with Caesar, I might throw it away. Sableye seems like a pretty good open. Sableye only really scared of the Infernape, and if he opens Infernape, he deserves to get some. I don't know. If he opens Infernape, that's really the only thing I have to worry about. So I'm going to go for the odds that 5 out of 6 are good for Sableye. 5 out of 6. And just double checking. I'm pretty sure 5 out of 6. It's all looking good. Alright, so we got this. Let's start off the last battle of the day with Adaranoy. I think. It's an interesting name. We're good to go. We're starting to drop off in viewers. It's getting very late. It's 7:30 my time, so it's like 10:30 East Coast. And it's a little late. So there's my Sableye. What do you got? Infernape. That's cool. He knew it. He knew that was like his best option to do something against me. Flare Blitz's damage. I can't burn it. What do I do? Who do I sacrifice in this case? I'll just go into Togekiss. Just gonna go into Togekiss. He might go for fake. No, he can't go for fake out. I'm gonna Sableye. Because that's a good fake out lead Pokemon. Flare Blitz. I'm not expecting to go down to that. That should give me some options. Good. Now, what do we do? What do we do, guys? What do we do? He's not Focus Sash because he just burned himself on, or he just hurt himself. Flare Blitz. If I use Air Slash, he's going to KO himself. Or I mean, if I use Air Slash, he's going to go down. This could give me a chance to bring in someone. Like I'm expecting Aegislash or Tyranitar. Aegislash might like to set up against this. So I'm trying to think here. I can use Flamethrower. I anticipate him switching in, just go for the Flamethrower. I've been making some really weird over predictions. But I mean, that's how you gotta get an edge in this game. I'm gonna go for Flamethrower. I'm just going on a whim that, you know, he's going to go into something like that, and Air Slash leaving an Infernape to die is not a smart move, especially when it's the only thing that can stop Sableye. Boom. I'm hoping for Aegislash. Yeah, Tyranitar. I knew it was Aegislash or Tyranitar. So, I mean, not terrible either way. Sandstream is going to be sucky. I have to preserve my Togekiss. Maybe I get a burn. 50% chance. It could happen. No, I'm not getting rewarded on that one. Tyranitar. Who do I set up with on Tyranitar, you know? I can bring in Scizor. I have to stall out the Sandstorm, or else, yeah, Scizzor's like my best bet, because he's not going to be affected by the sand. I have to stall out the Sandstorm, or else it's going to be very bad for the Weavile. Weavile likes to set up, and he doesn't want to be taking sand and then getting blown up. So that's a Stealth Rock. Yeah, the Stealth Rock was guaranteed, pretty much, but I'm feeling pretty good right now. I can still throw out a Defog whenever I need to. Do I go for the free Swords Dance? Because I'm wondering what he could actually bring. He might have Fire Fang or Fire Blast. So that means I might want to take advantage of a Defog if I have the opportunity to. Move those rocks. So we're just going to get all of these shenanigans out of the way. Going to lower that evasion, get rid of this, all that, and oh, I got the avoidance on the Fire Blast. Low accuracy, man. What can you say about it? Now I can get Swords Dance and play around this a bit. Bullet Punch is damage. Swords Dance and the Bullet Punch is more damage. But my thought is if I Bullet Punch, I might have enough health to roost, depending on how that Fire Blast goes. Because Fire Blast on Tyranitar, it's not always that one-hit KO. You're just kind of relying on trying to do a huge amount of damage. So I'm expecting to survive. I'm honestly expecting a survival here, so that's why I'm considering Swords Dance. If Fire Blast has low accuracy, so I don't care that it missed. I don't think that's actually any kind of hacks, because that's the risk you take. Fire Blast does land in this case. Yeah, wow, he got it. Whoa. That just goes against some of the count. I thought that like hit point invested Caesar had a good chance of surviving. Oh well. I'm fine with that. Sand is still up, so that's kind of annoying. And I did clear the Stealth Rock, so I need to bring in Sableye. I need to go for that Mega, and maybe get a Calm Mind. That way I can start getting around. So, I mean, Mega Evolution, he won't be able to Stealth Rocks. Will-O-Wisp, if he tries to stay in Stealth Rocks for whatever reason, that could work. Calm Mind will help me get set up against other Pokemon. And then Infernape is like the only problem. And maybe if I just dig in now, just kick in my heels, dig into the dirt, that's going to be his Infernape. I don't think he can do too much. Like, I'm not insanely worried about the flip. What did I just do with my fingers? I was like, weird hand gesture. I'm not insanely worried. I'm going to scout on that recover, because I'm going to have free Calm Mind. Which means if he's trying to go for some shenanigans, I already have a leg up. And I'm just going to go for the recover, because, I mean, his real only option is Flare Blitz, and that's going to hurt him. He might have Slack Off, which is weird. But I'm just going to see what he's up to. Just going to see what he's up to. Thunder Punch. I mean, he got the paralysis, which is kind of silly. He got the paralysis into the paralysis. So, I mean, that's a 1 in 200 turn right there. Good for him. Flare Blitz, like, as long as I don't get paralyzed hacks, I can still do this easily. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Heal! There we go. Like, be healed! Oh man, I think if at any point I get paralyzed, that might go really bad. I just gonna have to stall out the recover. He's going to spam Thunder Punch. Like, damn. Oh wait, no, that was a 1 in 40 turn, not 1 in 200. It's a 10% into a 25%. For some reason, I thought that was like a 1 in 250. No, it's 1 in 40. That's 2.5% chance of that turn happening. Withdrew. It's fine. Amoonguss, what are you going to do with Amoonguss? I am legit with what you're going to do with Amoonguss. I'm gonna Calm Mind. Because why not? Clear Smog. Okay. It's whatever. Because, I mean, I'm going to keep going Calm Mind. I'm going to keep having my advantage. So, I mean, you can come in and Clear Smog me all you want. I don't think it's going to accomplish anything. Will-O-Wisp. Now, I'm throwing out the Will-O-Wisp because I want to just start burning things on his team. Giga Drain. Alright, I'm still at the plus. So, I mean, if I burn that Amoonguss, I can... Good. I didn't get paralyzed and it didn't miss. That's all I really needed. I just need to be on top of it. Now, I'm wondering what he's going to do. Because if he switches into Infernape, it's a thing that could happen. Because, I mean, his Amoonguss play isn't really doing much for him. I could get a Calm Mind. I can hopefully not get paralyzed if he brings back an Infernape and then get a recover. Alright, so there's the Giga Drain. That means I'm still safe to recover. I went for the Calm Mind, that way he just does less damage to me. If he goes for the Clear Smog, it's whatever. Like, this just got unfun stall. Because he knows the only thing that's keeping him in is the Infernape, because I've said it a lot. And it's kind of the obvious thing. And Infernape, like, I'd have to get paralyzed twice in a row for Infernape to effectively be as strong as possible. I'm paralyzed, which that paralysis is like the dumbest thing that could have happened. I mean, you Clear Smog me. Cool. Oh, a crit. So, I mean, yeah, you're going to try to burn through my recover. Okay. Yeah, this is fairly annoying. Amoonguss, he's not getting too much health back. Not really much of anything is happening here. And that's going to make me just consider switching into Togekiss and dealing with you. But what do I do? Because if I go into Togekiss, that means we just go back into Tyranitar, and we have a stupid little roundabout. If I go into Slurpuff, he can just spore me. And then I'm kind of screwed. Like, that spore is really annoying. Ice attack thing. I don't have... Oh, wait. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to go for the weird play. Hopefully he doesn't... If he predicts me and gets a spore, I'm going to hate life. But if he doesn't, I think I'll be okay. He's looking for an in. No spore. Good. I think I might... That did damage, though, because this, like, it's so frail. So frail. Bet you he's not going to expect this. Taunting yo, whatever. Taunting you. That's what I'm doing, I'm taunting you. And then you can't use Spore on me. And if you switch out, that Pokemon can't do anything. He withdrew. That could have been a free Swords Dance, but... Tyranitar... I mean, Tyranitar's taunted. Oh boy. I mean, this game's not even fun. I almost don't want to keep going with it because I mean, this one's just going to drag out to another like 20 minutes. It's pretty much he's going to try to stall off the recovers on my Sableye. He's not going to bring out Infernape, and unless it's like the complete last option. His Tyranitar's, you know, it can do things against me, and other than that. I can knock off Tyranitar, at least see what item it's got. Oh, is it Life Orb? Because it's missing health already. So my guess is that's Life Orb. I'd rather keep the Life Orb on it. Or I could just knock it off now. I'll just knock it off now. Or I'll make sure it had whatever item it had. Wide Lens. Weird. So, Wide Lens with the Fire Blast Stone Edge. It worked. It landed the Fire Blast. One of them at least. This is my chance. This is my chance. I got the Wide Lens off. So now he's lost a good amount of damage. Come on, Slowbuff. Does he want to stick it in, though? Man, that sounded terrible. Because, I mean, if I Belly Drum, I'm not expecting a ridiculous amount of damage. I could just straight up Drain Punch right now and KO him, and it's over, just like that. But then I don't have options for the Amoonguss, and that's really what I'm worried about. So, I mean, if I Drain Punch, he switches into the Amoonguss, that's a bad play for me. He withdrew, so that's free Belly Drum. Okay, Slurpuff. Do work. I can only hope that work gets done. Now, I could Aromatherapy. I could just go for the ultimate in shenanigans, Aromatherapy, get my Sableye healthy. Because I know Amoonguss isn't going to go down. And that would be interesting. Now, unless Amoonguss is like pure special defense, I don't even like think of Play Rough. Play Rough is heavily resisted. So I'm going to go for that Aromatherapy. I'm going to hope that I just clear away all those hacks. Just, it's soothing to me. It's soothing to me like this. So I don't have any worries. That's going to be a Spore. Maybe Slurpuff will just wake up and teach him some manners. What's his response to Slurpuff? He has Clear Smog. Oh, Clear Smog is going to suck. Clear Smog is also going to clean up a lot of damage. But, you know, if I wake up and play rough, that might KO from that range. Can we wake up and play rough? Wake up and play rough. No, we don't get it. That's fine. I can play with that Clear Smog all day. I know it wasn't going to hurt too much, but, you know, I'm fine with all this. Completely fine. That burn? Play rough into that might be pretty solid. Now, he's going to be able to Giga Drain and get some health back. He has Regenerator, so he's going to get some health back. But I think if I can wake up, it might be okay. It's just a weird thing. Also, did my music stop? No, it didn't. Cool. It's just not a loud song. Hey, look at that! We get some neat things going on. I think he broke even on health right there. So I should actually have a really good chance of waking up. Maybe if I crit, magic things happen. No, I don't. Man, that's all those turns of sleep. What was that? 3 turns of sleep? Okay. What do I do? Because, I mean, Amoonguss doesn't want to stay in on Sableye like that. He's burned. He's going to keep chipping damage. That might have been enough to stall it out. So, I mean, since Sableye isn't in a scary position anymore, that might be alright. Because I know close combat has reduced PP, maybe 5 or 8, depending on how much he did. He's already used up some close combat. I made the ultimate sacrifice with my Slurpuff. Because I knew what needed to be done. Come on. So now I'm looking decent. If he switches out, that's just free Calm Mind. He can switch back in, get his Regenerator. But then I'm just getting free stats. Infernape's going to take damage on himself at some point. Then I can Dark Pulse. And this is what the battle's become. This is what it's become. I don't even know what the chat's up to. Because, I mean, I still have, like, very high chance of winning. Well, not chance of winning, but I mean, I still, even though it's like 3 to 6, it's like an even battle. As long as Sableye's on the field. It's whatever. Infernape, okay. If he's going for those hacks again, man. If he gets that, if he lands a Thunder Punch and, like, gets the ultimate stupidity. Like, what would the odds be? Because, I mean, he shouldn't be in the position to where it'll flinch, it'll paralyze plus 1. Like, that's what he's relying on. That's, like, his only chance of winning right there is going to be off that. I just recovered to scout it. Because I just wanted to see what he was up to. But that's what he's up to, okay. I'm going to throw out Dark Pulse, then I'm going to go for a recover. Okay, went for the Thunder Punch again. Cool. That actually puts me in a good position, because that means I'm at a +1 Dark Pulse. I'm not doing ridiculous damage, but it means he's got to think now. And I mean, I cannot get Thunder, I cannot get paralyzed again. Okay, good, I didn't get paralyzed. Going for the Dark Pulse. Not bad. I think I can get over the Infernape. That's going to be a recover. He went for the Flare Blitz. I went for the recover. So, I mean, I called it on his greed, because if we went double Flare Blitz after that, that would have been... Oh, no! Bad game. Bad game. Don't you... That's upsetting. Alright, so... I'm going to have to recover now. This was unfortunate. So, he didn't get the Thunder Punch, but yeah, look at that. That's still pretty bad. So, his Infernape's finally down. Now it's up to Snorlax to a degree. Aegislash, if it's Sacred Sword, Aegislash, Sacred Sword is going to be bad, to say the least. It's not Sacred Sword Aegislash, I might be okay. I don't know what's left. I've already lost a lot of my shenanigans. Diggersby. Yeah, that's kind of stupid, because he's got a lot of damage, and I'm not faster, so it took so much to break it down. I just couldn't get back up to high health, and not enough to KO me. So I mean, that's the loop we're looking in. Is he banded, or is he like choice scarfed? Is he something? I think I'm actually losing health at the end of the turn at this rate. So I just gotta throw out the Will-O-Wisp. So I was at full health and not burned. This would have been done. One of those silly hacks games. So I got the burn. I get to play ball. Oh, he's lummed. Of all the things to have. Okay. So... all hope is not yet lost, as long as that doesn't have Sacred Sword Aegislash. That's kind of all that there's left to it. Stockpile? Stockpile? Do I stockpile or do I stockpile? That's gonna be Earthquake. I don't know what the damage output's gonna be. That's actually kind of scary. Crits are always a possibility. Doing half my health is never fun. Yeah, I can't stockpile again because I have to be forced into an early rest. I didn't get the Will-O-Wisp because he had Lumberry. He predicted the rest. Goes for Aegis. and that's kind of my call that he is a Sacred Sword Aegis and he just wants to punch me in the face. So that does give me interesting options. My options right now are, yeah, I don't have anything. It's like, I could switch into Togekiss, and then he just switches into Tyranitar, and then nothing happens. So I'm just going to go for a Crunch. So that's Physical Aegislash. Awesome. Yeah. People are like, oh, Special Aegislash is so bad. No. It's all about that physical, man. Life Orb Aegis? What? That was gross. And not quite enough. Got the shenanigans. It's already over. Like, all Diggersby has to do is come in, and then I lose. Might even predict me on an Iron Head. Nah, you don't take the risk against Snorlax. You don't let that thing do its work. Okay, so I can't. Like, I was like, oh man, I can trick, and then maybe I'll have something. And then I grab a Life Orb and die. Because then I'll burn myself down on Life Orb. If it had, like, leftovers, if that was an Aegislash with leftovers, I could have snatched leftovers and maybe made some magic happen. I'm just going to spam out the Aegislash, or Air Slash. Oh, Shadow Sneak, that too. Yep, Physical Aegislash is best Aegislash. Can't argue with that. Also, I was going to go down to Sandstorm anyway. Oh, those hacks. GG.